And welcome to Part 90 of my report on the McCarrick Report by Patrick Parson. We continue Chapter 24, McCarrick's activity and Holy See decision-making during the first 18 months of Archbishop Viganò's tenure as Apostolic Nuncio, fall 2011 to spring 2013. We are in Section B, information received by Nuncio Viganò from Priest 3, and Cardinal Wuerl's instructions to Viganò, August to November 2012. Nuncio Viganò was directed by Cardinal Wuerl to contact Priest 3 for information. According to the report, Viganò failed to do so, although the report does say Viganò telephoned Bishop Butkowski, who told Viganò that Priest 3 was neither credible nor reliable. But the report makes sure to point out there is no record indicating that Viganò reported Bishop Butkowski's statement back to Cardinal Wuerl. The report also states Viganò never informed either the USCCB or the CRS leadership of the travel restrictions placed on McCarrick, quoting Archbishop Kurtz, then Vice President of the USCCB from 2010 to 2013, as saying, quote, "There was nothing that came to my attention that prohibited McCarrick from traveling or suggested a prohibition, and Archbishop Viganò certainly never mentioned anything of that sort to me at all." Now a footnote on page 387 quotes another USCCB leader as saying he was, quote, "absolutely convinced with no doubt whatsoever that if any of us had heard about a restriction, we would have acted to either eliminate McCarrick's activity or we would have resigned," unquote. Well, how can we not be impressed at such integrity on the part of the U.S. Bishop's leadership? And speaking of integrity, McCarrick himself was displeased how Viganò had expressed concern over McCarrick's activities to Archbishop Wuerl. McCarrick said he met with Viganò and told him, "If you have a problem with me, you should speak directly to me," unquote. But Viganò remained silent. According to McCarrick, Viganò never said anything more to me. He never said I was doing anything wrong. He never did say anything about me, about my conduct. And another footnote has Archbishop Wuerl claiming he was never given any instruction to control McCarrick. In fact, Wuerl expressed discomfort with being placed in the middle between Viganò and McCarrick, claiming something to the effect of, "I am not Cardinal McCarrick's superior, I am his successor." Part B of Chapter 24 ends with a final volley aimed at Viganò. Quote, "There is no evidence that Nuncio Viganò reported his meeting with McCarrick to Cardinal Wuerl, Cardinal Bertone, or Pope Benedict XVI, and Viganò did not memorialize the meeting in the nunciature files. Nuncio Viganò also never reported his exchange with Cardinal Wuerl to any Holy See official." Are we to be surprised at this? After all, quite a few records seem to be missing from various hierarchy files. The report appears to be attempting to severely fault Viganò, but why doesn't the report interview Viganò about what he may have filed or not filed? If the report can quote McCarrick, would it really be out of order to give Viganò opportunity to explain how he saw the situation? But perhaps I am not familiar enough with concepts like unbiased reporting and fair play. Speaking of fair play, we will have the frightening opportunity of being judged how fairly we play in this world, a testing ground of our faith, hope, and charity. How eager are we to hear God's judgment of our lives? Will it be a "well done, good and faithful servant"? Or might it more likely be, "I never knew you, depart from me, you evildoers"? If thinking about this makes us worry, perhaps we should take our lead from God's Holy Mother by praying the Fatima prayer. O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, and lead all souls to heaven, especially those in most need of thy mercy.